difficult it's been for you.
Do you? You know, it's one thing, Peter, being in pain, but it's quite another watching someone you love be in so much pain and not being able to do anything about it.
You have. You have, love. I'd never have got this far without you. And look, the hard bit's over. And, you know, once I get back on my feet, I can start to pay you back. Might take me a lifetime to do that, but I can't think of a better way to spend it.
You know what? I wish I could believe that.
What do you mean?
What I mean is, when I promised I'd be there to hold your hand, I wasn't expecting you to be holding a bottle of whiskey in the other.
That's not true.
No. Please don't. Please stop with the lies. It makes it so much worse. I will always love you, Peter. So much. But if this is the rest of my life, just clearing up the mess, when the latest set of good intentions bites the dust, I don't think I can do it. And I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm sorry as well. Because I swear to you.
Sorry to interrupt. I wondered if I might have a word.
You know, I knew there was something wrong with you.
Wrong with me? Why? What, because I happen to like a girl?
Oh, I don't care what you do, but with that...
Don't you dare speak to Nina that way.
I've heard worse.
Yeah, I bet you have. Look, so you're into girls, no biggie, but the undead? I mean, what are you going to do, go into the back of the coffin and have a quickie?
Just get out.
You know, you always was frigid, and now you found the one person whose flesh is colder than your own.
That's enough.
Oh, yeah? What are you going to do? Fly into my bedroom and bite me neck? Hey, you're welcome to each other. Should have done you sooner.
Oh, you dumped me? Can you believe that?
At least you're free of him now.
Thanks to you. Cheers for sticking up for us.
You did a pretty good job of that yourself.
Well, that's 'cause I know what I want. And no one's getting in the way of that. Least of all him.
I don't know how much Peter's been able to relate with regard to his diagnosis.
Nothing. I don't even recall speaking to you.
Understandable. You've been through a fairly traumatic experience. When we examined you, it became clear you've been suffering from hepatic encephalopathy, so we gave you IV fluids and oxygen.
It was that brought on by his drinking, and...
Only in the historical sense, in as much as that contributed to Peter's initial liver failure. Patients with chronic liver disease often have recurring instances of HE.
But his drinking again won't have helped, surely.
I haven't been drinking again.
There was certainly no trace of alcohol in your blood test results.
But Steve, he was drunk.
Confusion is a classic symptom of HE. Peter's disorientation was brought about by an accumulation of toxins arising from his liver failure, not from any alcohol consumption.
He said that car was bought and paid for from the profits of Double Glammy.
He's taking you for a ride in a car that's not even his. You need to get out sharpish.
I can't. I've already lost one job. You're chucking me out. I need Double Glammy to work.
Look, I'm not saying you've got to go right now. Look, I don't want you throwing good money after bad.
Ridian says you've got to dream big.
No one likes being had.
I just wanted to make my son proud. I mean, was that so wrong?
Look, if making money is the secret to a good relationship with your kids, well, I wouldn't be on speaking terms with mine. Dylan can be proud of you for other things. Like, I'll be proud of you if you tell that Ridian to do a running jump.
Peter, I'm so sorry. I should have listened to you.
You don't have to apologise. I know what it must have looked like. I know that, especially with my track record.
No, I let you down.
Not half as many times as I've let you down.
I should have trusted you, though.
I don't deserve anybody's trust. I've betrayed it too many times.
Please, please, can we forget what I said before?
No. No, I don't think that'd be fair.
Fair?
On you. I mean, there's a lot of truth in what you were saying. You know, Carla, I wish I could promise you a better life than this, but the truth is...
Listen, you don't need to promise me anything, okay? It's up to me what I do now.
Okay. But it has to be because it's what you want. You've got to do what makes you happy.
Bet you feel better already, getting out.
It won't bring Romulus back.
No, but he'll be looking down from dog heaven. I bet he's having a great time.
Hey, what can I get you?
A pint of lager.
A small wine.
His last words.
Who?
Your dog. A small wine. Not funny, that, is it?
No, really not. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
No, wait, look, I'm sorry, OK? I've never had a pet before. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand why people get so upset.
You either get it or you don't, I suppose.
They said you were still at the hospital?
Yeah, I was, but I stopped off to get some Peter's stuff.
I sort of hoped you'd pack that bag for yourself.
My place is with Peter.
You know you're making a mistake.
Well, I don't think so.
You didn't seem so sure earlier.
Look, Lucas, I admit, okay, I was vulnerable. And the prospect of running off and forgetting all about this anywhere with anyone was tempting.
So what you're saying, I shouldn't flatter myself?
Look, Lucas, I was never leaving with you. I was just angry with Peter. And I shouldn't have been.
You had every right to be?
No, I hadn't. He hadn't been drinking. The doctors confirmed it. It was a complication of his liver failure, that's all. And I jumped to conclusions.
But after the dance he led you on, it would have taken an absolute saint not to assume the worst.
Well, we both know I'm not one of those, but I'll make it up to him.
Until he lets you down again. OK, so he told you the truth this time. I don't think you'd be quite so lucky going forward.
He's sober.
It won't stick.
I love Peter, so... And he needs me. And that's really all there is to say.
Yeah, for now. Carla...
Yeah, if you don't mind, I've got some stuff to do in the factory.
Can I get a frappuccino over here?
No more than you could this morning. I could stick some ice and a milky coffee.
Just a coffee be fine. Sean?
I'm fine, thanks. Actually, I'm not fine. I'm far from fine.
Self-love.
What?
The way to a bigger you. That's the title of my next seminar. So, I'm addressing 40 hand-picked, keen as mustard, double glammy wannabes at Denton's finest motel.
Really? Well, I don't care.
Sorry?
I don't give a stuff about your seminar or double flaming glammy. I want out.
I think someone's done a switcheroo on your hymn book because you're certainly not singing from mine.
No, I'm not. I'm not singing from your hymn book. I trusted you, and you lied to me about your car, about Lord knows what else. I want the truth, and I want it in plain English.
They don't build these for comfort.
Well, you're not their priority, are you?
No, of course not. You sure you don't want me to get you a magazine?
Positive.
I noticed they had Practical Boat Owner in the newsagent.
Well, I can't see myself taking to the high seas anytime soon, but if you want to go stretch your legs, go on.
I don't want to abandon you. I feel bad enough about not believing you.
Well, please don't. I'm fine, OK? Go on, get yourself a brew or something.
All right, then. I won't be long.
OK. Dad?
Yeah?
Go on, I will have that magazine, then. Got a dream, haven't I?
You all right? Is this a good time?
I'm still alive. Any time's a good time.
I'm Lucas.
I know you are. I know all about you.
Right. Do you mind?
Fine. Though I can't imagine we've got much to talk about.
You might be surprised.
What is it you want?
I want you to let Carla go.
Talk about kicking a fellow when he's down.
I wish there was another way. But I love Carla, so...
Oh, is that right? You do you?
Yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
Sorry, mate, but that dance is taken. You see, me and Carla, we're like two sides of the same coin. Always have been, always will be. And I'll tell you this as well. You'll never, ever love her as much as I love her.
And what? You're happy to watch her chuck her life away on a lost cause?
Yeah, I think this conversation's finished.
Can you swear to me that you'll not put her through anything like this ever again?
I'm an alcoholic. You know I can't.
That's my point exactly. You need to let her get off this merry-go-round.
Oh. Oh, I do I? Well, don't you think Carla can make her own mind up?
I've asked her to come away with me. And she wants to come, but she feels trapped. Now, she's not going to kick a man when he's down, but you're not going to want her to stick around with you at a pity now, are you?
She loves me.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Peter, face it. You don't even love you. Now, look, I believe you when you tell me that you love Carla, and if that's the case, the best way to show her that is to let her leave. I mean, even your friends think that she should get out whilst the going's good.
Who said that? What friend said that?
That's not for me to say. I think you know in your heart of hearts what's best for Carla. And if her integrity won't let her walk out on an invalid, well, then you need to take that decision out of her hands, for her sake. My tongue's the tool of my trade, and sometimes it moves too fast for its own good.
Do you own that car or not?
Not technically, no, but a lot of people in customer-facing businesses lease their cars.
Yeah, so that you can dupe mugs like me.
No, if I wanted to buy that car, I could.
Sure.
But there are plenty good reasons not to. I get to change it to the latest model every couple of years. All my service is taken care of. It makes a lot of sense. But I'm a salesman, Sean. Boring details, not how I roll.
Well, it was misleading.
It wasn't the intention. Look, I sell people a vision of who they can be, a lifestyle they can enjoy. And I was a bit of short, and I said you could own a car like mine. And you could, Sean. You really could.
I'm on the bones of my backside here.
Look, I admit I may use the odd puff of smoke and the occasional mirror to get people excited. But it's rare I get to see the kind of raw talent that excites me. But I'm looking right at it.
You're just saying that.
Self-love seminar is the high point of this season's campaign, and I want you front and centre.
What?
You're made for it. One of the biggest conference rooms in all of Tameside. You'll be up there co-hosting because you have got charisma with a capital K. What'd you say?
I have to get back.
I got time for one more. Emma, I'll have another small red and half a pint, please.
Oh, sorry, I was miles away.
I think I've thrown her into existential crisis.
Have you?
I'm playing Snog, Marry, Avoid.
Oh, yeah? Who's in the running?
Adam, Gary, and Brian.
Well, Sarah's done all three with Adam, so who's winning then?
Well, it's hard because I don't want to snog Brian, but he'd be the most reliable. You could hang your hat on him.
Steady.
I meant he'd be good husband material. Better than the others, and he'd be easier to live with than you.
Mate, he's ancient.
The age gap works for George and Mal Clooney.
Yeah, I can see why you'd make that comparison. What about you, Lena?
I wouldn't touch those three with a flagpole.
Not barge pole, but get your drift. Must be someone special, though.
Maybe. Excuse me.
Fancy your chances there?
We'll see, won't we?
Hey. I went a bit mad. Bought you a new toothbrush. Red matches your eyes.
Yeah, like my face when your boyfriend just walked in.
What?
Lucas told me all about the little chat you had with him.
What did he say?
He said he wants me to let you go, is what he said.
Well, he has got no right to say that.
Well, the bloke reckons he loves you. Yeah. Or had you not noticed that?
Look, Peter, I can't be held responsible for what goes on in another person's head, can I? But I haven't encouraged him. I haven't.
So you're not going to move to Devon with him, then?
No. And let me tell you, I made it perfectly clear to him that I'm stopping here with you.
Well, that's not the way he tells it.
then he's lying. Peter, look, I admit, all right, when I thought you were drinking again, it knocked me sideways. And he exploited that. But I was never, ever leaving with him. You've got to believe me. Peter.
I do believe you.
Good. Because this isn't going to set you back. I won't let it.
You don't need to worry. It shook me up. I mean that in a good way.
What do you mean in a good way?
Because I could have lost you. It would have been my fault.
Well, you don't have to worry. Okay? About stupid Lucas or anybody else. I've come to the conclusion that, well, we're a bit inevitable, aren't we, you and me? And from this day forward, I think I've given up fighting it, all right? So there. Go on, pack your stuff.
Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to see you two. After a table.
No, we're not stopping.
It's about your offer, you know, to use the hotel for the wedding. Is it still open?
Yeah, of course it is. I'd be chuffed to
We've
bits.
still got other places to see yet.
Yeah, well, we'll still need to look into this.
That's great. Look, why don't you stop for a bit of lunch, eh? On the house, of course, and we can go through everything and maybe pencil something in.
Well, I won't say no to a free lunch. I'll let Ty know we'll be late back.
He's been on his own all morning.
Well, I may as well get hung for the sheep as a lamb.
Thanks for reconsidering.
I've reconsidered nothing, least of all my opinion of you.
What, so you're just going through the motions?
If Kev wants us to get spliced at your Poxy Hotel, then I'll go along with it, but for his sake, not yours.
I thought you might be able to get through what happened.
Then you thought wrong. If someone makes a genuine mistake, I can forgive him, but there's been nought genuine about you from the moment we met.
Right, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Oh, I bet you are. Because you won't be fooling me again. I'll turn my back on you when I'm making my vows, but that'll be the only time. From now on, I am watching you.
Carla seemed in good form.
Well, why wouldn't you be? It's one long thrill ride living with me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, one way of looking at it. I'm rather hoping you're going to spare us any more excitement for a while.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I promise you this. I've given my demons the eviction notice.
Well, let's hope they've started packing.
Ah. I wondered when you were going to show your face.
Yeah, Peter's had some interesting news from his consultant.
Yeah, I bumped into Carla. She filled me in. Well, that's a turn-up for the books, isn't it? Peter Barlow in Honesty Shocker. Look, mate, if I'd have known it was medical, I wouldn't have reacted like that. Steve, that I can forgive, especially after everything you've been through. And I said some pretty bad things myself. But Lucas turned up. Oh, yeah?
What did he say?
Oh, he wanted me to set Carla free. You know, like she's some kind of racing pigeon.
Appalling. What kind of man would say that?
No, he's fine, Dad. All's fair in love and war, all that stuff. But you know what, Steve? What I really just can't get my head round is a so-called mate of mine told her she should run away with him. Now, who do you think would do that? Mate. Yes. Sorry.
We got a box of matches and some lighter fuel for that lot.
Why would I?
Mum said you'd finish with that malarkey for good.
I'm just getting started. I've just had a very long chat with Rydian.
Say no more. You don't need a bed. You should just keep on a mug tree.
He's got big plans for me.
He's got big plans for your money. Saving up for a moped.
If you must know, lots of high-powered salespeople lease their vehicles.
Maybe, but they don't tell people that they've bought them.
You're just splitting hairs, because you can't bear the idea that I might be making a success of myself.
I promise you that thought could not be further from my mind.
Well, happen you'll be laughing on the other side of your face soon. In fact, here comes Mervyn now.
Mervyn?
Mervyn, from the leasing company. How'd you like my new set of wheels?
Sean, you can't afford that.
Ridian's paying. Now, if you don't mind, I've got paperwork to sign.
Look, I know what Peter said was hurtful. But did you need to stab him in the back like that? I thought the two of you were mates.
It just came out. I was angry with him.
You know how much Carla means to Peter, how much he needs her.
I didn't know the facts.
And what consolation would that have been for Peter if Carla had left with that man? Simon apart, she's the one person in this world who gives him something to live for.
It was an honest mistake.
And a reckless one.
All right, Dad. Call off the dogs. Peter is an alcoholic. He looked drunk. Steve thought he was tossing away his chance at life, a chance that Oliver never got. No wonder he was angry.
Peter told you he wasn't drunk.
Oh, like his word counts for anything, especially where booze is concerned. Do you know, I can't believe he's got the brass neck to be shouting the odds after everything he's put us through. I'm sick of it, Dad. He is a nightmare to live with.
I see. Well, that's how you feel. I suggest you both make alternative living arrangements.
What?
No, I mean it. Right now, all I care about is getting my son well again. And if that doesn't fit in with your plans, it might be better for all concerned if you moved on.
Tomorrow night at 9, Lorraine Kelly revisits the town of Dunblane to speak again to those affected by the tragic events 25 years ago. Next tonight, it's the start of our brand new series. Sporting legends Freddie Flintoff and Jamie Redknapp discover their DNA journey.